Hello, my name's Joe Johnson and I've been actively engaged in research into natural remedies for over 25 years. If you have vaginal odour, you need to really listen because this crucial short video will directly affect you. What I have discovered about vaginal odour and stopping vaginal odour very quickly, it's new, it's cutting edge, and it just might be the untapped resource that you've been looking for. I'm going to show you how simple it is to quickly stop any of your vaginal odour and how to heal your vaginal odour symptoms without the need for expensive, useless and even dangerous drugs. Now, Emma Williams, the health editor on several respected health sites, she's urged me to share with you details of an astonishing discovery that I've made about vaginal odour. One that gets rid of the odour faster than you've ever dreamt possible, and in many cases almost overnight. So in plain English, I'm going to discuss now what is actually going on in and around your vagina. Right now, as you watch this video, there's a biochemical war going on in and around the warm, moist areas of your vagina. Specifically, fungus, yeast and molds are breeding down there because it's warm, moist, dark, and there's a food supply causing it to give off an odour. Or you may even experience itching sensations, burning and discomfort. And unless you find a way to kill the fungus without damaging your immune system, then this unpleasant smelling misery is going to go on and on for months or even years. So, before I show you a simple way to kill the fungus, I want you to consider this. Your vagina is the perfect breeding ground for fungus, yeast and mold. It's warm, it's moist, there's plenty of food. Your vagina is yeast paradise. Now, normally your immune system will keep the fungus, yeast and molds under control. Apart from the odd itch, you won't even know there's anything going on. But if you've been stressed, worried, maybe overworked or taken drugs, including antifungal medication or the contraceptive pill, well, then your immune system becomes slightly weaker. And that is often enough for the fungus, yeast and molds to get a grip in your vagina. Once your vagina becomes infected, you can then have vaginal odour. Now, the fungus that causes your vaginal odour can make a mess of your genitals and your backside and the skin between your legs because the fungus eats the skin, weakening it. And then it can be agony, especially if you split it whilst you're scratching it and it splits, it can lead to bacterial infection. Either way, vaginal odour can be extremely distressing and it can linger for months and even years unless you get it treated. And to make things worse, you are now in a catch-22 situation. You can attempt to use antifungal creams to treat yourself, but if you've already tried them, you will know they don't work. They're just not strong enough. Now, if you use antifungal drugs, you know, the capsules that kill the fungus, yeast and molds around your vagina, you'll have to swallow them, which means that the whole of your immune system is now shocked and weakened even further by the toxic impact of the powerful antifungal drugs. This is why antifungal drugs, they do work for about a week or two. They'll kill everything. But then your vaginal odour problem comes back worse than ever before. Now, one of the side effects of using antifungal drugs is vaginal odour. Now, you couldn't make this up, but it's true. And in case you are in any doubt about the danger of modern drugs, according to a recent report by eminent US doctors, and you can see the proof below, in the United States alone, the total number of deaths caused by conventional medicine like antifungal medication is an astounding 800,000 men, women and children a year. That's about 2,200 a day. So it's now evident that the American medical system is the leading cause of death and injury in the United States. And that's those eminent doctors saying that, not me. So I was desperate to find a way of killing the vagina, killing the fungus that makes the vaginal odour without harming your immune system. I've seen so many women lose their health to fungal infections, even after 6 or 7 rounds of antifungal medication, and their health starts to slip away, and it's tragic and it's so unnecessary. And that's why I've done my research. You see, women with vaginal odour have been around for as long as human beings have been on this planet. Pharmaceutical companies have been around 100 years, and they don't want you to know what your ancestors did about vaginal odour. So my first step in research is always to go back into history and have a look what was going on then. And after a lot of reading, and I don't mean the usual herbalist research books, I mean I've got secret access to some of the best herbal remedy books on the planet. Now these books are kept hidden away by rich collectors, private collectors, specialist reference libraries. Even drug companies have got the most amazing herbal remedy books, the very best, and they keep them hidden away. Now I've also got access to books that science believes are not worth looking at. Books written by people who've got 0 medical qualifications, but who lived in the wilds of Mother Nature all their lives, and who have had herbal remedies passed down from one generation to the next, because these remedies have been tested and they work. Now, I found a cure for an ancient cure for vaginal odour by looking at Roman gladiators. I discovered that every Roman gladiator had to ensure he always had 3 items: his armour to protect him, his sword to attack his enemy, but number 3, a small leather pouch of a concentrated herb, so that if the gladiator was ever to receive a wound, be it from a sword or a dagger or any other weapon, he was to rub the herb into the wound to prevent infection. Even the deepest wounds would be filled with this herb because of its amazing abilities to kill bacteria and fungal infection. Now that was interesting. It was like the green light for further research about this herb, and I began to see this herb everywhere in ancient manuscripts, and the most obvious and well-known clue was staring me right in the face, and you will already know this one. Clue number 2, the birth of Jesus. Now, irrespective of your religious beliefs, because this isn't about that, the intrinsic essence of this research holds true. According to historical text, when Jesus was born, he was visited by 3 wise men, and they presented him with gold, frankincense, and the third king brought a herb called myrrh, which was the same herb that the gladiators used for their wounds. And I found out that myrrh was a powerful antibiotic and a powerful antifungal. So irrespective of any religious beliefs, myrrh truly is an antifungal fit for a king. Now, of course, I've heard of them before. I've heard of it many times, and I've used it many times. But I had no idea it was such a powerful natural antifungal. One that could be put directly into a wound or put directly onto an infected vagina. So I knew that most natural remedies for vaginal odour are nothing more than mild antifungal creams, and they don't work. They might put tea tree on or a bit of coconut oil on and a few other things, but they're just not strong enough. You've got to attack the problem. Now, I expected my research to last 6 to 12 months, but I had a proven remedy in 6 weeks. Now, I did want to test it for longer, but my conscience wouldn't let me, because every single client with vaginal odour was cured, sometimes within minutes. Now, in order to increase the antifungal effects of the remedy, I added 3 other powerful and proven natural antifungal herbs to the myrrh. The combined antifungal effect of 4 herbs is unstoppable. Now, this remedy has been proven now countless times to cure vaginal odour because it kills it on contact. You simply massage a few drops of the remedy onto your vagina, maybe put a bit around your backside between your legs. It takes about 5 seconds, and you do this 3 times a day, and that's it. No more embarrassing odour. No more itching, no more worries, no more antifungal drugs that slaughter your already tired immune system and probably cause the odour in the first place. It's important you know that. This is a convenient and easy to use remedy. Means you don't have to spend your days making expensive and time-consuming and embarrassing doctor appointments, or discussing the embarrassment with problems with strangers in the drugstore. It's just a small bottle of a thick, clear, oily liquid. And it is a small bottle. It's very powerful and concentrated. It'll last you a long time, but it'll easily fit unnoticed into your pocket or your purse. And you can dab a few drops onto your vagina throughout the day and your backside, wherever you feel the fungus is. It will kill it. And now it'll keep your vagina fresh, clean and odour-free. Now, I plan to launch the remedy called Vaginal Odor Doctor with advertising, fancy packaging and sending it out to a small network of distributors. But I never got the chance because word quickly spread about the results I was getting with the Vaginal Odor Doctor. Now, patients started turning up without appointments, and even herbalists came to my practice and literally demanded I make it for their clients. But I couldn't because it wasn't so simple. The problem was, you see, from the original recipe, I tested a lot of herbs, and the only organic herbs which consistently stop vaginal odour come from the Middle East. Now, we're living in difficult times now, and there's wars going on. So you can imagine how hard it is to get these ingredients from the Middle East. So to say my ingredient supply is in the lap of the gods, it's a massive understatement. Having said that, I've managed to source enough for 3 batches, and I've already made them. I've made each batch by hand myself. I've measured them, I've weighed them, and I've mixed them, and I've blended the ingredients myself and checked it. So don't worry about that. The Vaginal Odor Doctor remedies that I make are of the highest quality. Now, I've handed over 2 batches to my trusted friend Emma Williams. So if you have a vaginal odour problem, then I strongly suggest that you get this remedy called Vaginal Odor Doctor from Emma before Emma's supplies runs out. Now remember, this remedy, it packs a wallop. You'll feel your vagina improving immediately. And the odour problem, it'll just go away. But you've got to hurry. See, normally I only give this remedy, like I said earlier, to my clients and to fellow herbalists. I've never done this before. I've never committed a single batch of Vaginal Odor Doctor to anyone else before. But Emma begged me not to let the other herbalists and online stores know what we were up to till she had the stock. And the stock is going much faster than we thought. Much faster. So if you mess around or you order late, you may miss out. And if you do have a vaginal odour problem, then this would be a horrible mistake. So don't let that happen. Using this, result will be you'll have a healthy, fresh smelling vagina. Everything will be fine. It won't be itching, it won't be red. It'll be free from all unpleasant smells. So have a good look at the testimonials below and see how this remedy has helped many women across the country to get rid of their problem. Now, maybe you've got a few understandable doubts or reservations, and that's fair enough because we don't know each other. So let me put your mind at rest so you can experience the Vaginal Odor Doctor remedy for yourself. You can try it completely risk-free and let the remedy prove itself to you. You don't risk a single penny trying this remedy for yourself. See, what you've got an ironclad 90 days unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. What that means is this. See, this is a breakthrough remedy. If this remedy doesn't get quickly and easily get rid of your vaginal odour, or if you're not completely satisfied about anything at all, then I insist you send the remedy back. You won't need 3 months. You'll know very quickly. And you can send it back in any condition. And we will personally make sure that you get a full and fast refund of every penny you paid for the remedy. There'll be no questions asked and there'll be no hassles. And you have my word on that. And you can also keep all those books, those free books that we mentioned earlier. Okay, so how much will this remedy cost you? Well, I normally charge my clients $200 for an appointment here, plus $170 for the remedy, because it is handmade by me and it's organic and it works. But because you don't have to have an appointment with me, and I'm not using my offices, and we're not using my staff, and we're not using all the other equipment, I've agreed with Emma to give a 50% discount on the Vaginal Odor Doctor remedy. That means you can get your remedy for just $87, and $5 shipping. And remember, this is risk-free. Not only that, you're going to save over $280. Well, like I said earlier, Emma's literally manhandled me into giving you an additional set of some bonus health books. Now they're valued at $127 and you can keep them. Well, the first 100 people who get the remedy can have them and keep them. Those bonuses alone are worth more than the price of the remedy. So this is the first time I've done this offer, and it's a wonderful offer, and I've made it so you cannot lose. It's completely risk-free. It's going to get rid of your vaginal odor. If it doesn't, just send it back. You get your money back. You can keep all the books. So it's a fantastic offer. And $87, it's less than the price of a visit to your doctor. It's less than the price of driving arm backwards and forwards to every drugstore looking for creams, lotions, ointments, drugs that are all contributing to the problem. This will boost your immune system and healing mechanisms. So, while you're on this page, find the link, click the link, while Emma's still got the stock, and she'll get the remedy sent out to you today. And if you have any questions at all about vaginal odor or the vaginal odor remedy, then you can write to me and I'll be delighted to help you. Okay, so as I say, find the link on the page, click on it, and Emma will get your remedy out to you today. All right, bye for now.